Looking for the right path for data modernization for your data analytics? The first is the dimension model, i.e. the star schema and Snowflake model. Second is, which many of you are less familiar with, is the data watt model. In this episode, I'm going to give you 3 basic principles to introduce the data watt. And don't forget, you have bonus 1. Excited to dig in? Smash that like button. Welcome to Master Data. I'm Raza, and on this channel, I help you become a data literate with masterly data strategy. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I drop an episode 3 times a week to decode data and help you grow with your data understanding. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. You'll get notified every single time I drop an episode with data energy. Now, if you're already part of this community, welcome back. It's always awesome to see you over here. Now, here's the thing. First, let me clarify those questions that are cropping up in your mind in context to data watt. So, what is this data watt model all about? The data watt model, or more commonly referred as a data watt itself, is a practice to organize data that separates the structured information such as the table unique identifier or foreign key relationship and so on and so forth from its attribute. Okay, but why did the data watt was introduced? It was introduced to enable storage and auditing of historical information, because these are the 2 core problems that we had been having with regards to the data warehouse dimensional model itself. But what are the benefit of data watt? There are 3 things that need to be understood in context to the benefit of data watt. Data watt allows organizations with many data sources to scan without needing to redesign the entire solutions. It allows for parallel loading of the data and so on and so forth. In addition, it gives the flexibility and scales easily, making it great for growing organization that normally would have been encountering to redesign the whole data solution and so on and so forth. Now, that's been understood. Let's move on to the understanding of the principles of how to go ahead with designing the data watt itself. Principle number 1, hub tables. Hub tables are source system agnostics, means it holds all the unique business keys for the subject area that you're designing. The idea of hub table is to store all the business keys in the table, because the business keys only change when there is a significant change to the business model. Hence, they are considered to be stable data as well as critical. Hence, therefore, the business keys are separated from your source system attributes and stored in the hub table. So, for example, primarily understand this: your sequential numbers are not your business keys. What I mean by that is, in your source system, you might be having some primary keys that are sequential in numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. We avoid those keys. Like an example is a location table itself. You have a location ID, and that location ID might contain the sequential number. We don't consider that location ID as a business key. Rather, we would instead go ahead and pick up the location name and store it in a hub table as a business key itself. Note this: the hub table contains unique business keys that are unlikely to change, right? And this, apart from those business keys in the hub table, you have its own primary key. Fine. And second thing that it has basically is the load date to educate you when the data was loaded in the hub table and so on and so forth. And finally, it has the source system record information, that which source system the data was loaded from and so on and so forth. Fine. Principle number 2, link table. One of the fundamental rule of your data watt is that it does not store any foreign key in your hub tables whatsoever. So these link tables, therefore, are intersection between the hub tables that stores your business keys. Right? So the link table therefore tracks all the relationship between these hub tables. For example, you have this country hub table and the region hub table. Both of these hub table have its own primary key, and when these primary keys are captured in a separate table, that table is called as a link table. Apart from this columns which are considered to be a foreign keys within the link table also have its own primary key. It has its own load date and the source system record itself to understand where the data is coming from. So this link table can be considered literally as a confirmed dimension within the dimensional model itself. Principle number 3, satellite table. Satellite table holds all the attributes related to your link table and your hub table and update them as they change. Plus, this is where the CDC concept, change data capture concept, is done, and the history is being stored using type 2 dimension. If you don't know what is a type 2 dimension, I'm going to leave the link below, which I've done the recording before. Check it out later. Okay. Now, let me pause for a second. Before we jump into the bonus one, are you started to seeing the value? If yes, can I request you to smash that like button, because I like it, my team loves it, and so does the YouTube algorithm. Now, here's the thing, right? Data vault is not ideal for reporting. What did I say there? Yes, data vault is not ideal for reporting due to the necessity of marrying all those three tables, which is like the hub table, the link table, and the satellite table. It's it's introducing a lot of joints, which is going to slow down the performance of the reporting and introduce an opportunity of error or something like that, right? Which is not the reporting tools are meant to do. If you got the value from the episode, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. It's me signing off. You would mean a world to me and my team, but if you're with us, you're going to be in Mastery Data. Thank you very much. Principle number 2, link table. Principle number 2, link table. One of the foundation